Good morning, guys. Welcome to your workout of the week. Sorry it's been a little while. I'm busy with stuff. So today, we're going to do a total body workout and taking into account you might have an injury. Like myself, if you have a pre-existing condition, specifically a back injury, you can always modify movements to make it so it's doable for you. You don't want to force the issue or make your issue worse. So today, all we're going to be using is a chair, a folding chair, all right? Specifically, this is what we actually want to use. This is a way of incorporating certain exercises. You can change range of motion based on you. Excuse me. But what we're going to focus on are just a few different exercises. You need nothing more than a chair, and I'm taking into account you might have an injury, specifically maybe a back injury that limits your range of motion. So what we're going to start with are safety squats. With the safety squat, you want to use a level that's high enough for you where you can sit back comfortably. This takes out of the equation guessing work of, am I going to fall back? A lot of times when people squat, their knees are coming over their toes. We want to be sitting back so that does not happen. So we're firing from the hips, our quads, and our glutes. So we're pushing through our here, not rocking through the ball of the foot. I'm simply standing up and sitting back. So all I'm doing is sitting back into a chair, not falling back into a chair. So it's nice and controlled. This way my hips are going back, the pressure is staying on the quads, not on my knee. Sometimes if you see people squat, the knees will hyperextend over the toes. Not recommended. All right, so we're starting this with simple safety squats. Hands can be here, hands can be in front. You do not need a weight for this. So when you're standing up, this way you can visually see how you're sitting back comfortably. You're not worried about falling over. If your squat form is slightly off or you need to control the range of motion, this works great. Okay? Right from that exercise, from safety squats, we're going to go into, let me turn this around so you can see it better. We're going to go into chair dips. You can modify motion so it makes it easier for you. Unlike using parallettes or something where you're going more vertical, you're not using as much of your body weight, you're not supporting as much of yourself. So if you have issues with shoulders, it's a very short motion. Now you'll notice the elbows are going back and not flailing out. You want to make sure, based on how your palms are, that the elbows are going back, not out. All right? So I'm keeping it relatively tight. I'm only going down as far as I comfortably can. You don't want to go down too far, tear the shoulder, cause an injury, hurt yourself. So modify the movement. Your legs are here for support. So keep the knees bent. Do not straighten the legs out. It tends to shift pressure to your lumbar. All right? So keep it almost like you're sitting in another chair. This way you can control. If you start to fatigue, you can use your feet just to push back. Also make sure that you're coming off the chair. You're not doing this. There's no range of motion. So you have to move forward slightly. Short motion down, back up. There's your vertical pushing motion. Okay? From here, we're going to simply go into high knees modified. So we're just using this as a balance so I'm not leaning. All I'm doing is bringing my knee up and then behind. I'm not setting it right back down in place. So there's a slight motion. My front knee is bent, back knee comes up, back down. Once again, you can modify the range based on if you have a tweak in your lower back. It doesn't have to come up that high. This way you're still activating the hip, okay? From an angle that's comfortable, you have this for balance. If you lose your balance, it's right here. Because it's unilateral, make sure you're doing both legs evenly. And I suggest the leg that's facing, have that hand on the chair. This way it's not crossing over and pulling on the back. So you just bring the knee up, back down. There's a small bend in my front knee. This goes slightly behind, and then back up. So far we have safety squats. We have chair dips. We have high knees assisted. From here, we can go into a vertical pulling motion. So we're going to use this chair. We're going to close it up, preferably where it doesn't fold out into your groin. All right. All I'm doing is picking this up, back down. All right. Once again, make sure it doesn't land on your feet. So we're doing nice, comfortable, upright rows. It's a lighter weight, so make sure you're using a folding chair. They tend to be light that you can control. I'm short, and I still have a decent range of motion for this. So it's controlled. Make sure you're not banging it into the ground as you're bringing it down. So it's coming up, back down. And now we're doing a vertical pulling motion. The last exercise that we're going to do on here is going to be push-ups. Once again, you can change the angle. If you need to rest this against something, make sure it's a wall or something that's sturdy. So based on your hand placement, hands can be palms here. If you have wrist issues, they can be facing each other. So once again, because this has a back, don't connect your head with it. It's a very short range of motion. Back up. Okay, my hands are here. It's a very short range of motion. I want my elbows going back, not flailing out. based on your back, if your legs are separated, there'll be less pressure there. You have a little better control. So the wider that your stance is, it's going to be less pressure shifting all over your body. If you bring your legs in closer, it's going to be a little more difficult. So with hand positioning for this, hands can be flat or hands can be closed, whatever works best for you. Try these in order, guys. It doesn't have to be in the same pattern that I use. All right? All you need is one piece of equipment. It's a chair. Any questions? Let me know.